Echo, you got anything else?
No, pretty cool to hang with Dean in this capacity. You know, like I see literally every time I come here, pretty much.
Yeah.
Literally, pretty much, I see you. You know, whatever.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
By the way, your class was my third jiu-jitsu class.
Really? Oh, was
Yeah,
it down in Chula Vista?
Yeah, Chula Vista in that half deal.
Yeah, I remember you coming in here. You were strong back then, too.
Have you ever heard him tell that? So, like, he thought he could take you, kind of.
Really?
Yeah. I told him that story like a couple times.
He
me
thought,
and Cake Nuts. No. Okay, so the me and Cake Nuts story is different. So it was like when for the first time I ever rolled with you were like, yeah, come roll, like, you know.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, what? Like, how? This is literally what I thought. How embarrassing is it gonna be, and how awkward is it gonna be if like I get Dean today? Like, that's what I was thinking. I was literally not just. It wasn't like this fantasy. I was literally worried about the awkwardness. So that's how real it was to me. I'm not saying I was gonna get you, but to me there was a chance. But I was like, yeah, it's okay. You know, he'll respect that if that happens. I'm not saying it will, but it might, kind of thing. Right when you know how you're saying right when you locked up, and this was maybe like a week,
2005 or something.
05. Yeah. So this is maybe like a week or two into jiu-jitsu. Right, even then, right when we locked up, I knew, okay, that there's zero chance of me beating Dean now.
Yeah,
or
that's
maybe
when
ever.
Dave Burke came on and we were talking about Top Gun and how like he set it up really nicely, and he's like, oh, if you had a guy that was really good and blah blah blah, and this whole thing, he's like, then his chance of beating, me as a Top Gun instructor would be 0%. There's no, and that's kind of the situation.
Yes.
There's literally, I'm saying there's actually no possible way. No possible way that you could have submitted Dean Lister.
Nope.
No possible way.
And I knew that, like, literally right when we locked up. And I was like, okay. And it was, and even at that point, even before, this was like when you were in Pride. This was like right after you won, or maybe right before. No, it was right before you won ADCC. Oh, man. Or right after. I don't know. I remember one day you came in and everyone cheered for you because it's the first, it was like your second
maybe it was
day back.
when I faced Jean-Jacques Machado in the super fight, maybe.
Yes, that's what it was. Actually, yep, no, that's
when
exactly what it was.
When you faced Jean-Jacques Machado in the super fight, so we had Comprito, who's an awesome guy, came up to help train you. And so we were all training you, and we were all training with you, and when we got to the fight, this is the difference in attitudes, right? Yeah. So we got to the match. I won't call it a fight because it's not a fight; it's a match.
Yeah.
And you were going against Jean-Jacques Machado, who's a legendary jiu-jitsu player. And when you got to like a dominant position, and you were up by like
hold on,
yeah, you were up by like 3 or 4
John
points.
was like, go for the. You were saying, go for the submission.
Comprito's like, hold right there, hold. You got this, like
Brazilians
that type of thing.
Strategical. Brazilians stick by their.
And I'm going finish him.
That day was a good day. It was funny right before the match because Comprito trained for like 3 weeks, and Comprito right before the match he goes, "Hey Dean, I want to talk to you." He said it in English actually. He went, "Just so you know, I came down here to help you, and if you don't win today, I've let you down, and I feel like I'm a like whatever." And I was like, he's like, yeah, so if you lose, I lose also, and I really hope you win, and I'm like, damn, the pressure, Was that ownership? It motivated him, like, I don't want to let this get down. It's like, I let you down if I'm not, I don't want to let you down.
He played some psyops on you. It's pretty cool, and it worked.
Yeah. But that was that was it. That was good. It's good. Well, it's because my point is it's cool to hang with you in this capacity. It's slightly different, but
life was more simple
cool nonetheless.
Yeah. Dean, any closing thoughts?
No, just you mentioned the first responders. I think for them, most importantly, get on the mat. If you any kind of first responder, you deal with erratic people. I think it's really good. It does take some measure to put yourself in the situation where you will be weaker than people to get stronger. But I think it's very important. I think I see more SEALs on the mat than I do cops, and I think cops need more than a SEAL. So I hope to see more of this first responders on the mat learning this kind of stuff. It's really valuable, definitely. And I look forward to the immersion camp. Looking forward to the mat. Looking forward.